Welcome back to Shenandoah Sidelines, and I'm with Ram basketball player here, Jacqueline Ayers. And Jacqueline, big win for you all tonight.
Yes, it was. Sure was.
Of course, you all played a team across the mountain here from West Virginia. You knew nothing about them, but what was your all's game plan going into tonight's game against these YellowJackets?
Just press them, go all out, and just mess them up, really. Just start off hard. So.
Of course, obviously the press there that you all applied there in the first half, especially there in the first quarter where you opened up the 18-4 lead, it seemed like that they were having a lot of problems with your press there in the backcourt.
Right, and we just kept on going, and we messed them up in the first half. And we backed off later in the game, but really screwed them up. So.
Of course, talking about backing off there in the latter part of the game in the second half. Of course, you all, the starter, started the second half, and it seemed like you wanted to get into your half-court offense. But, again, when you got into your half-court offense, it seemed to me like they had a lot of problems with the big girls down inside.
They did. They really weren't that big. So, compared to us, we have a lot of big players, so it was pretty offset. So.
Well, of course, like I said, a team coming across the mountain here from West Virginia that you knew nothing about, other than the fact that they had about 4 wins under the belt. But you all came out and, as you said, you applied the pressure and got up on them early and kept the lead. And I guess probably the big thing for you all is that some of you girls, your backup, your second, your third team players, seem like they got a lot of time in there to play tonight.
They did, and it was good for them. We knew they were a strong team. Coach Morgan went and scouted them the other day, so we all knew what we had to do, and they were all good players. So, strong, like he said. So.
Well, listen, I really appreciate you taking time out here from your teammates, and I know the season's still early, but you all are off to a pretty good start. I know you've had a couple losses against the defending state champion there, the Buffalo Gap Bison, but long season, and the big thing is you really haven't got into your district play yet.
No, we haven't, and I think we started off rather well, and we'll be ready by the time that district comes along. So.
Well, again, I appreciate you stopping by, and wish you a happy New Year there.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. Welcome back to Shenandoah Sidelines, and I'm with Coach Joel Morgan here. And Coach, good win tonight.
Yeah, I was a little worried going into the night. Being the week that it is, and we've not played Moorfield in the past, and I was a little afraid our kids might come out a little flat, and but they really stepped up to the challenge I gave them, and they came out and played with a lot of intensity. And I thought early on that that intensity and pressure really set the tone for the game.
Of course, your pressure defense there in that first half, especially in that first quarter when you opened up a 14-point lead, seemed like they had a lot of problems with your backcourt press there.
Well, we've used that from time to time leading up to the game, and we thought it would be a good time to see if we could get ourselves get the intensity up and get the game going at a little faster pace. And I thought we did that. I guess told the girls there at halftime. Didn't want to nitpick, but I thought we had some points there in the first quarter that we really didn't get. And but all in all, I do think that was that's what really set the tone for the game.
Of course, you got the big lead there, had the big lead there at the halftime, and you came back and you started your starters. You got out of your press, and it wasn't too long after that till you had a lot of your reserves in. And I know from a coaching standpoint, it's always good when you can get your reserves in and get some quality playing time for them.
Well, I think so, and even more so this year. We got a couple freshmen there, and some kids that just don't have a whole lot of varsity experience. So anytime you can get those kids and give them some quality minutes and some good minutes in there, I think that can only help you down the road as well.
Of course, couple players that I was impressed with that came off your bench there was Jackson and Alsbury. They had pretty good nights for you here tonight.
They did, and Jennifer Jackson, she's really aggressive and a good athlete, and I thought she came in there and played well. And Carissa, I think she's one that's just going to keep getting better and better as the year progresses. And again, as we get into the district schedule, there's going to be nights where we really need those girls to step up and make some big plays for us.
Of course, you had pretty much an unknown opponent coming across the mountain here from West Virginia, and I think probably you knew a little bit about them before you played them tonight, but as I said, they just seemed like they just really couldn't handle the pressure tonight.
Well, I mean, I was able to get a look at them, and I knew coming over that we might be able to put some pressure on them, and it worked out for us tonight. But I do think I think that maybe caught them a little off guard or whatnot. But I do think they're a little better than what they showed here tonight. And but again, I do think that our kids really came out and did what we wanted them to do and put a lot of pressure on the other team. And in the end, I do think that's what the difference in the game was.
Of course, I know we're here at the holiday break, and the games are kind of few and far between at times. And I know that we're getting ready for the new year here. And of course, as I talked to Jacqueline there a little bit, you guys haven't even played a district game yet.
Yeah, we haven't, and but we're trying to get a little better each day we play, and we got to go over to Shenandoah tomorrow night and play one more before the Christmas break hits here. And I told the girls, I mean, we got to get one more before the holidays really begin, and we're looking forward to going over there tomorrow night, and then after the break, getting into the district schedule, and hopefully we're getting to a point where we're ready to tackle that task.
Coach, I really appreciate you stopping by here. I know it's a big win, and we're getting ready to go into the new year here, and I want to wish you and your team and your family a happy new year and good holidays here.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Same to you guys, and maybe we'll see you again after the break.
Oh, we got a few games coming up down the stretch here now.
Sounds good.
All right, thank you. Welcome back to Shenandoah Sidelines, and our telecast night came from Strasburg here as the Strasburg Lady Rams hosted the Moorfield YellowJackets from across the mountain here in West Virginia. And of course, Strasburg's going to come away with pretty much a lopsided win tonight, 66-34 over Moorfield. And as we talked, the pressure defense really kind of put the whammies there to the YellowJackets in the first half, and Strasburg built the big lead and came away with a big win here over the holiday break. So Strasburg's going to go away a winner tonight, 66-34 over the Moorfield YellowJackets. And until next time, you have a good week, and more importantly, you have a safe week.